I don't know say thief where them catch red-handed fit come outside threaten say he won't go court. Why? Because they call am thief. It can only happen in Nigeria. Who dey your screen when I know am? Betta Edu, the poverty minister that stole the money belonging to the poor. What an irony. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. What you want make I call him again? This woman. Oh yeah, una no know the latest. All this one where they suspend that they probe them now. They probe them now. And they say now $24 million. And they don't recover so far. Scattered in different accounts. But the minister now, as people just they carry the news, even international bodies they carry the news, they call out the minister. One lawyer don't they deceive him. Say sue people that are calling you thief. Sue people that are calling you thief. Say even self the money that they say they have recovered so far was not recovered from your account, but it was recovered from individual account. So those accounts that the monies were recovered from, who authorized for the monies to be paid into those accounts? No be you. Make una hear where in a nonsense lawyer they try to say they go cut. They don't even threaten BBC. Say maybe BBC put down their documentary where they write as he take touch this money with this minister, thief from poor Nigeria. I beg watch this video.
The lawyer to former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Chikasolo Joko San, has warned Nigerians and the media against linking his client, Dr. Betta, to ongoing investigations in the humanitarian ministry over recovered funds, stating it would be legally pursued as defamatory and libelous. And this is against the backdrop of the letter written to the BBC dated 9th April 2024 seeking retraction of a published story on the same issue which portrayed the embattled minister in bad light. The law firm restated that Dr. Edu has neither been indicted nor found culpable of any act of financial impropriety about a stewardship of the Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation Ministry in Nigeria. They emphasized that neither 30 billion naira nor any amount whatsoever has been traced to or recovered from her bank accounts, nor has any proceed of crime been traced or recovered from her to warrant the allegations. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation of Nigeria, who's now been suspended, Dr. Betta Edu, has demanded that the British Broadcast Corporation pull down an article titled Betta Edu Probe. Nigeria recovered $24 million in poverty minister investigation.
You don't see him. You see where they threaten? Hey, BBC, pull down that post that you made about me, thieving money. See, I have not been indicted. This and that one. But they don't recover $24 million from 50 various accounts, as we hear. As we heard. And now you authorize them. According to the civil service rule inside this country, as a minister, are you supposed to transfer public funds to private account? Is that not an act of thievery? No be thief be that. Just like person will enter person's house without permission. Just enter person's house, boom, and the person enter, you don't know you. You say, hey, what are you doing here? You're a thief, you're a thief. I am not a thief. When did carry you enter the house if you're not a thief? I beg, Joe. As he give out this warning, say, hey, if you come a thief, this one, I will get the cut, defamation, this, defamation. Okay, when you did order for the release of the money into private account, you don't say, people go defame your character via what you do. I mean, I even defame the character myself. As you don't give all this in threats, all these their rubbish nonsense where they talk, we will go to cut. Even after they catch you red hand, they say you want thief money or you thief money. You see the threat. As you talk, another American media house. They say now First Post America. They don't come out with their own report too. So if you want to, you go sue everybody where they inside America. All the media house where they inside America, you go sue all of them. because everybody must carry this news. Mona here as a tech reporter say they don't recover so far $24 million from 50 different accounts, personal accounts, where the money of the poor Nigerians were transferred to by the Minister of Poverty or the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Betta. Go watch.
And shifting focus to Africa now, our next report is a glaring example of irony that has left millions of Nigerians fuming. The country's poverty alleviation minister has been accused of stealing from the poor. 37-year-old Betta is under fire over alleged diversion of public money into her own personal accounts. In the latest, a financial watchdog has recovered $24 million that was traced to over 50 private bank accounts. Now, this comes as a big embarrassment for Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu, who was elected last year after promising to rid the country of corruption and poverty. Our next report explains.
Can you imagine a traffic cop breaking road safety rules? Or those preaching fight against climate change taking a private jet ride? Well, while the latter may not be unimaginable, it is certainly ironic. The next glaring example of dramatic irony is from Nigeria, where the country's poverty alleviation minister has been accused of stealing from the poor. This is Betta. She is facing an intense probe over corruption charges. Nigeria's financial watchdog has recovered 30 billion naira or $24 billion that were traced to more than 50 bank accounts. In January, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu suspended Edu and ordered a probe into her ministry over alleged diversion of $640,000 of public money into personal bank accounts. The 37-year-old poverty alleviation minister denies any wrongdoing. Her office says she did approve the transfer into a personal account which was not in her name, but said it was for the implementation of grants to vulnerable groups. Now, the country's financial watchdog says it has found many angles to examine in this case. It has also extended the investigation to the entire network of Nigeria's social investment programs. The suspension of a minister is a rare occurrence in Nigeria. Over years, there has also been a cloud of secrecy that surrounds governance in the country. Details of how officials get and use public funds are often withheld. So when details of the latest corruption scandal began trickling in, it left the citizens fuming. They're calling for the minister to be fired. Millions of people in Africa's most populous country are facing extreme levels of poverty. The government's harsh economic policies have further squeezed their livelihoods.
You hear them? So if you want to, you go sue everybody. You go sue Taya. You, 37 years old. Oh, now here's a TikToker for there. So this is an irony. A minister of poverty stealing the money meant for the poor. It can only happen in Nigeria. But I know here's the TikToker. Say an irony that can only happen. It still get moral. Come outside. If they talk, may they not call you. Okay, what do we call you, Reverend Sister? Okay, I bought Reverend Sister now. You did not thief, but you paved the way for thievery. So when they transfer money enter private account, 24 million. Though they don't recover, the money play pass like that. You understand? Now this one where they catch you. The one where they no catch you can have far. You can edge the can get how far. You reborn. That lawyer where they deceive you, when you go sue Taya now. You go sue you Taya. I want to see your defense. You've not been indicted. These are now the money that was recovered. Who approved it to be paid into personal account? If you don't have any thievery or ulterior motive, would you have asked that money is meant for the poor masses, the Nigerian populace? Not English, but would you have authorized for it to be paid into personal account? You say you could be thief. Come on, get away from my face. I will say on a later, beg.
Imagine a country where its citizens get to enjoy the road without this. Imagine Imagine a country where unprecedented fuel scarcity does not cause panic at the filling station. That is why Innocent Vehicles has embarked on manufacturing environmental-friendly gas-powered cars while still offering comfort, luxury, and doggedness for the African roads. Innocent Vehicles, the pride of African roads.